Okay, I am trying my first video blog. My video blog is, I guess, just about ideas to mod my case. Right now my motherboard is out of commission. Can't even send it until Wednesday to get it replaced. It's a GA970AD3 with 8 gigs of RAM and FX8150, a Corsair H70. I was running great, then all of a sudden it just shut off, tested everything. Everything worked, but the motherboard, no power, nothing. The idea is this is basically the first sketch of my idea. I want to get the biohazard fan grill from outside. I'm going to cut a window in my case because right now, as you can see, that back there, it is deader than a doornail. It has no fucking window. So I'm gonna cut that whole rectangle out, half of it. I'm gonna cut a hole out for a 120mm fan. I'm gonna add the fan grill on top of it, either the biohazard or this really cool skull one. Don't know yet. I'm gonna add coils onto my wires and stuff. UV lights. I have red sound activated lights. I'm gonna add green in there with it. The little 8-inch sound activated UV lights. Maybe not sound activated. I might just let those stay on all the time to keep it glowing. I'm gonna paint diagonal, as you see, but the case is black. The front bezel I'm gonna paint red. I've already painted the inside of my power switch and reset switch, the power symbol and the little upside down triangle on the reset button. I've painted them red. So that's the buttons themselves are going to be black. Then the case, the front of the bezel, I'm going to paint red. I'm going to paint Antec on it in black. It's going to I'm going to paint in the Antec label on the front black. Keep my FX sticker, Gigabyte sticker, the black mesh, I'm going to leave that black. I'm going to paint my Blu-ray drive and my DVD drive red, but except the tray. The black tray is going to stay black and the button's going to stay black. I'm going to paint the line above the tube blue, above the panel. The top of the case, I'm not changing. The other side, I'm doing the same thing with the red and the outline, and then the green and black stripes like that, and the blue strips. The feet I'm going to paint blue. The pegs I'm going to paint blue. Just figured it'd be something new and different, and to making this cheap ass stupid fucking case look better and be more efficient for whatever I want it to be. The case was only like $50, even though it was supposed to have a window that looks like what I'm going to end up cutting into it. And it didn't feel like waiting. Last year, didn't feel like waiting to get the new case, to send it back and get another one back, and just figured, fuck it. I'd deal with it. I'd make it work. And later on, I'd get a nice case that I wanted, like a half X, or one of the NZXTs, or the thermal take case, something like that, something that looks unusual, something that you can change stuff on, and just something that you don't see every day. Right now I'm on my wife's computer and it's driving me nuts because she has an Athlon 2 X2 3.20 gigahertz, and it's awful. It's slow. It's slow as hell compared to mine. Her graphics card is only a 9500 GS, and she only has a 350 watt power supply, and I just don't feel like switching the power supplies to put my graphics card in it. She can't even handle Tekken, or Street Fighter crossover Tekken. It runs like 20 frames per second. That's just unplayable. Unfucking playable with a fighting game. If it was like, maybe, like a Final Fantasy game, some type of RPG, okay. But fighting game is just no fun. You don't know how, you can't react right. It's just horrible. So, figured I'd just bullshit for a little bit. I'm trying to start my own business from home for now till I can get a storefront. Not working so well. I guess everybody is. I've gotten one build. That was it, and that was well over a year ago. And he's still happy with his. I put an Athlon 2X3 in it and unlocked to a Phenom 2X4. I don't remember what it was 3.20 or 3.3 or some shit like that. I don't remember. It ended up being a pretty fast CPU when unlocked. Completely stable with that whole thing.